wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I feel like I've been having to start out these downfall videos saying the same thing over and over again, that I did not expect I would be sitting here making this video. If you had told me when I did a Ivy Park try-on haul early 2020 that 3 years later there would be conversation of whether or not the brand is going through a downfall, I would tell you no, but here we are. So if you guys want to know more, let's go. So if you guys do not know, Ivy Park is a brand by Beyoncé, Giselle Knowles Carter. It was owned by someone else beforehand, and she was like, you know, kind of the face of the brand, but then she bought it out herself, brought it back, and now there's a partnership with them and Adidas. So I want to say for the last 2-ish weeks, I've been seeing all this talk about, oh, the brand's not doing well, the brand is going through a downfall, the brand is losing money, and it's because of a couple articles that I did see. I think one was by Forbes. Beyonce's Ivy Park Adidas clothing line is reportedly losing money for sportswear brand. Beyonce's clothing line with Adidas, Ivy Park, missed internal sales projections by over $200 million last year. The Wall Street Journal reported Wednesday, though the superstar still earns $20 million a year from the deal. So key facts, according to documents obtained by the journal, piss me off every time. I kid you not, I've been sitting there for at least the last 2 hours, nothing. I start talking, all of a sudden it's gonna turn off. Anyway, key facts, according to documents obtained by the journal, Ivy Park did roughly $40 million in sales in 2022, down from $93 million in 2021. The company had projected the line would do $250 million in sales in 2022. In 2023, Adidas projects the line will do $63 million in sales compared to an earlier projection of the year of $335 million. Adidas stands to lose $10 million on the partnership in 2022. The contract between Ivy Park and Adidas is set to end after 2023, and Adidas executives have discussed revamping the line or ending the deal, sources told the Journal. Adidas hoped to model the success it had with Kanye West's Yeezy brand, which it ended last year. With Ivy Park, however, Adidas and Beyonce's team disagreed on how to market the brand, and Beyonce didn't appear as often as West did wearing her own line in paparazzi shots, though she did appear in advertisements, sources told the Journal. Beyonce was still slated to earn $20 million in compensation from the sportswear brand, as she has in previous years. Okay, so those are some of the key facts of why people are saying, like, you know, the brand's not doing so good. They're not making the money that they're projected to be making. And I've seen a couple reasons why across social media. One was like, oh, I don't know if you guys know, but when the revamp happened and everyone was talking about it in 2020, a lot of people were upset because Ivy Park sent out PR boxes to celebrities and influencers. And at the time, there was a whole bunch of talk about how the boxes should have been sent to fans and should have been sent to like regular people because no one, you know, and I've been trying to find the nicest way to say, please be for real. Like BFFR, because what? Mind you, it's very crazy that this conversation is happening with Beyonce and Ivy Park because it's not a new concept. The idea of PR is not a new concept whatsoever. Sending it to celebrities, sending it to people who can afford it is what basically the argument is not a new concept whatsoever. Literally every brand does that. Every brand, doesn't matter what the industry is, uses people who have high engagement, who have a lot of eyes on them, who have built trustworthy fan bases, whatever you want to call it. Literally every industry does that because it's been proven that that type of marketing works. So now that it's being said that you know, sales are down and all that stuff, I saw like one tweet going viral that was like, well, maybe if she had sent it to the people that she actually wanted to buy it instead of the people who could already afford it. And I'm like, y'all just be talking to talk. Like it did. And then there was someone who, because I had quoted that, and then someone had responded to me and they were like, well, the point is she should have put it on her target audience. Word of mouth would have moved faster that way. And I really want to ask a lot of the Beehive, do you think you're her target audience? See, that's the thing. Before we even have, okay, I had to make sure that bug was on the other side of the window. Before we even have the argument of whether or not PR works, we need to make sure we both understand who her target audience is, because her target audience is not Beyonce fans. Ivy Park does not care if you want to listen to Beyonce's last album. They don't care if you want to buy tickets to Renaissance. That's not who their target audience is. They're an athleisure brand. Their target audience are people who want to wear the stuff to work out and people who like wearing athleisure to leisure around the house. That is who they want to buy their stuff. So saying that it should have been sent to her fans, like, literally just think about it like logically. How does it make more sense to send it to someone who gets like, and I'm not saying that, you know, things don't go viral every day from people who do not have, you know, large followings and who aren't widely known. They do. The point is, it takes a lot more time. Like that whole instantly going viral with something only happens every so often, okay? So sending it to someone who has like 20 likes per tweet, I mean, maybe because people would be looking like, well, why did they send it to the person who has 20? But would it not be easier to send it to the person who they tweet something and at least 10,000 people are going to see it in like 5 minutes? And not just that, but it's not just making sure that your item is visible. They send it to people who they could sell you a lemon. Aaliyah's face could sell me a lemon, okay? The amount of stuff, Jackie Aina, Andrea Renee, and that's just like influencers, right? We start talking about celebrities that have so much influence that their fans give themselves names, okay? Swifties, Beehive, Navy, Barbs, and you don't think it makes sense to send it to those people you see? Hello. Let us not forget, during that time of COVID and lockdown and everything, Nicki Minaj appeared in pink Crocs, and the sale of pink Crocs skyrocketed, okay? The price literally went up on Crocs because she posted a picture on Instagram or something, somewhere, wearing pink Crocs that were bedazzled and literally sold it out. That is why they continue to use that type of marketing, because it just makes sense. Like someone tells you, this is the best thing since sliced bread. I love Beyonce, so if Beyonce tells me it's the best thing since sliced bread, it's the best thing since sliced bread. So no, I don't agree that that is why the brand hasn't been doing well. But another reason that people are saying that the brand is not doing well is because Beyonce is not a fashion girly. She is not someone that you go to for fashion inspo, so it doesn't really make sense that she has a clothing brand. If you guys remember, there was House of Darion years ago. I was a little too young for that, which that would be another conversation. But anyway, she did have that before, and even before, people were like, I kind of see why it didn't really last, because this is not someone that you go to for fashion inspo. And listen, y'all know we stan Beyonce in this household, but I tell it like it is as well, and that is true. It's true, she's not a fashion girly in that sense. Beyonce is beautiful. Anything Beyonce puts on is going to look nice on Beyonce, and Beyonce has a very devoted fan base, so anytime Beyonce's fan base sees her in something, they are going to hype her up, even if the outfit itself, yeah. But when you actually think about it, no, she's not someone that you go to for fashion inspo. She's not someone where like an outfit will go viral and then everyone has to have it. Now Rihanna is a fashion girly. We can pinpoint certain things about Rihanna that people started doing because Rihanna was wearing it, because they saw Rihanna this, that, and the third, right? They did announce that her Puma collaboration is coming back. Maybe my card is ready for this go around. Rihanna's a fashion girly. Bella Hadid, now granted, you know, she convinced everyone that tidy whities and UGG platforms was an outfit, but she convinced people that tidy whities and UGG platforms is an outfit. Had UGG platforms sold out. There are other things, especially on TikTok, where it's like if Bella Hadid is seen in it, then it's the next thing to be wearing, right? So even Jada Waita, who I categorize her more as like a socialite influencer, she literally has girls arguing over who copied her first. Well, I saw it on Jada Waita, so I did it, but you saw me do it, and then you copied me. Okay, but you copied Jada. So, but if anyone should be upset, it should be Jada, because both of you are copying her. She is someone, again, even if you don't like the stuff that you see her wearing, she does have influence as to making other people want to dress like that, want to buy certain things, this, that, and the third, right? Beyonce's not. I'm trying to really think like when I've ever seen something that Beyonce wore and everyone was just like, yeah, I need to go sell that out. like I said, even with the Nicki Minaj and the Crocs thing, I also don't think Nicki Minaj is someone who, you know, people like, oh, I need to go wear everything that she does, but I can at least pinpoint that one thing. I'm trying to think, like, when, other than, you know, some Ivy Park launches, but like the article said, like, you don't even really see Beyonce out and about in the Ivy Park items unless it's for a promo shoot. It's just, but the thing is, I don't necessarily think I would agree that that is why Ivy Park isn't doing so well, because people aren't really expecting fashion inspo from Beyonce. Because I can name plenty of brands where, you know, the person who's selling it might not really be who you expect to be selling this product, but if the product is really good, it really makes sense, they can get away with it. We have talked about before how if it does align a little better, it usually makes more sense. But hey, I even did do a video on how Rihanna, like I just said, is someone who people take fashion inspo from. Fenty by Rihanna, it's not here anymore. I don't know if they're gonna bring it back. I'm talking about the designer fashion brand. They might bring it back, but it didn't do well, so they had to shut it down. So it doesn't always have to align. It makes it better when it does, but it doesn't always have to. So I don't necessarily think that's why the brand isn't doing so well, if it's not doing well, right? Just because, I mean, it's still making money. It's just not making the money that they expected it to make. If you want to know why I feel like the brand, if it's not doing well, this is why it's not doing well, is because it doesn't make sense. And again, when your target audience and what the brand is supposed to provide and what it actually provides does not align, that's when things start going left. Now, if you recall earlier in this video, I said it's an athleisure brand, right? And again, their target audience are people who want to wear their stuff to go to the gym, or people who like to wear, like, you know, gym lounge attire around the house to go run errands, all that type of stuff, right? Have you guys actually paid attention to certain Ivy Park launches recently? Like, there was this, like, it's a latex mini dress, and then there was this, like, denim chaps. Where are you wearing this to? That's why it's not doing well, because where are you wearing some of this stuff to? If your target audience at the point of the brand, and again, this is a collaboration with Adidas, when you think of Adidas, and like, where are you supposed to wear some of this stuff to? Now, you might find people who see the items and they're like, okay, I could wear that to the club, I could wear that for my birthday, I could wear that for this, that, and third. But is it enough, especially if that's not your target audience, to keep the brand afloat? It's just, like, make a decision. Are you an athleisure brand, or are you supposed to be like a little, because the pricing on some of this, and it's usually those type of articles that are priced more. Granted, like leggings could be $120. Some of the sports bras could be $70, $90. That's another thing. I saw people saying that Ivy Park was supposed to be affordable. And we had this conversation when I talked about Telfar. Have we lost the plot on what's considered affordable? Because I know the affordable that most people be talking about when I see people saying they want affordable clothing is like Shein pricing. And I've even seen people starting to complain about Shein pricing. Now, I know what I consider affordable for quality type items, but I don't think that's what everyone else considers affordable. So if we're going to argue that Ivy Park is supposed to be affordable, again, $100-something on leggings. But that's also the thing. That is in range for Ivy Park's competitors. Lululemon, Gymshark, Women's Best. Their stuff is all priced around the same thing. So is their target audience supposed to be people who want affordable clothing? And if you really think about it, if all these companies that I just named, Gymshark, Lululemon, Ivy Park, are trying to target people who go to the gym, have gym memberships, if you can afford a gym membership, even, you know, like what Planet Fitness is, what, $12, something like that. Usually, if you can afford, you know, a gym membership, you can afford that fitness lifestyle, especially to the point where you're buying Lululemon, Gymshark. They're not interested in being affordable because they assume you can afford it. So I don't really think that's an issue as well. But like, I want Ivy Park to make a decision. Like, are you supposed to be athleisure attire, or are you supposed to be like, what do you call that? Like, entry-level designer athleisure? It's not athleisure though, cause like, again, you gonna work out in the dress? You gonna lounge around in the dress? So is it supposed to be like affordable couture? And I actually find it kind of ironic that people are saying because they use influencer marketing that it's not doing well for the brand, because I actually heard more talk about Ivy Park when they were doing the, you know, elaborate PR boxes, when people were doing hauls and unboxings. Like, that's when I heard more of Ivy Park, and that's when I saw more of Ivy Park, because I don't see Ivy Park like on the street. Even the more elaborate pieces, the dresses, I don't see that out and about. I have seen Ivy Park a couple times in the gym, and I do own things from Ivy Park that I've worn to the gym, but even for like an athleisure brand that you're supposed to be able to wear to the gym, I don't really see it that much. For a brand you can lounge around in, I don't really see it that much. So it's ironic that people think using influencer marketing is hurting it, because it helped it, at least for me. That was really the only time that I saw it. Like they said, you do see Beyonce in promo for it, but you don't see her like wearing it out and about. So if they don't use influencer marketing, and when I say influencer marketing, I'm including celebrities and influencers, when are you supposed to see it? But if they are facing a downfall and they want to fix it, they want to save it, I think they're going to have to pick one. Like, you're going to have to pick which type of brand are you, like who is your target audience, what are you trying to sell, and I think it would be best for them if they made the decision to actually be an athleisure brand and focus on that when it comes to marketing, like more athleisure type marketing and not fancy, you know, Renaissance-ish type marketing, because it's in partnership with Beyonce. Also because Beyonce cannot be your main focus of promotion, because you also have to keep in mind Beyonce is not a social media type of influencer, celebrity, not influencer. She is not a social media type of celebrity. She literally posts and goes, and who knows if that's even her posting. You don't see Beyonce commenting on social media. You know, she's not like a Rihanna. She's not like a Cardi B when it comes to how you use social media. So you can't just drop pictures of Beyonce in the line and then go about your business. You're gonna have to do more than that. And the actual marketing is going to have to be athleisure type of marketing. You're going to have to show people running and the stuff. If you're going the lounge route, you're gonna have to show people lounging around in your advertising. Like, it's not making sense with how you advertise it. And yeah, you're actually going to have to utilize influencer marketing more. Get influencers to be wearing the stuff like they wear Wolford, like they wear Naked Wardrobe, like they wear Skims. Again, like how Kim is very involved in promoting Skims, you're not gonna get that with Beyonce. So you're gonna have to do something else. You're actually gonna have to utilize celebrities and influencers more and give them outfits that they actually want to wear out more and want to be seen in. And the people who are looking will actually believe, yeah, I believe you went to Whole Foods dressed like that. Because again, who's going to Whole Foods dressed like this? Who was going to Planet Fitness dressed like this? Don't piss me off. But yeah, y'all, that is it for this video. I do think it's a pretty easy fix for Adidas. Like, you're just not going to be able to rely on a celebrity being the face of the company. Same kind of thing with like Rem Beauty. You guys see how like her perfumes do so well, right? Because the products speak for themselves. The previous products that she's got have built that type of trust with the company and all that stuff. So yeah, it's an Ariana Grande brand and she's a super celebrity, right? But they kind of sell themselves. But you see how Rem Beauty you're relying on the fact that it's an Ariana Grande brand and it's not working for you because of the marketing, because of how little people hear about it. It's the same thing here with Ivy Park. Yeah, you won't be able to just say, you're Beyonce, go sell it. You're gonna have to actually use other marketing, advertising, PR tactics to get this brand afloat, if you want to. I mean, it sounds like you want to, because it said they lost $10 million, but you know, some brands don't get it together until it's a little too late. So I hope that doesn't happen, because again, I like the stuff that I got from Ivy Park, but I understand if they are losing money, why. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about Ivy Park, where it stands. and what you think they could do to do better, or if you think it's a little too late. Let me know all that down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, 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 yeah.